Welcome back in The Witcher 2 Assassins of King. In the last episode, I believe I wanted to go with Where is Triss Marigold quest, but not really that happy about it, so let's try another one. Hunting Magic. That's a nice quest. We have to speak about the people. About magic places. I have to speak with townsfolk about magic places. Let's see. Well, we spoke with him last time, so maybe someone else. There's also a nice thing that in this game you can find a lot of information about different people, different places, and from different situations, which means, you know, this opens up new paths. Who are you? Are you the guy?
Greetings!
No, you're not helping. Seems we have to try to find info in the tavern again. It's always the tavern, isn't it? Is it? Ooh. Interesting looking map. Yeah, I think that tavern. In the tavern you will find someone who might answer these questions.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time
you've
you've got a
you
swarm.
about this.
How can I help you?
No, I don't think so.
See again?
I heard human women need only sit astride
Moves,
a man's
damn
pants
it.
for their bellies to
It's
puff.
you! You're supposed to
How
tell
can
me
I help?
something. Dice poker, maybe?
I'd like to play dice poker.
Fair enough, but I only play the best. If you're any good, you'll beat Bruno Biggs and Cornelius Mayer. Then I'll test you.
Okay, wonder where these guys are. But that will...
Peasants now refuse to shovel
we'll
manure.
do it later.
They dream of fighting, looting.
I think I've heard of
Oh,
the
you.
Maybe they'll not flee before
Or
Hillsong's
today.
next one.
Burden.
The place is busy.
Lots going on around here.
Aye. We've got a virgin dragon slayer, squirrels dazzled with her, politicking peasants, witches and a witcher, and onlookers gawking at the whole thing.
Hope things get back to normal soon.
Actually I don't.
Higher than its snout,
You.
so-
Damn it. And for his battle, can you tell me about Cecil? I already meant... Was I already speaking with him? Crap.
Stuck it between the eyes!
Astride a man's pants for their bellies
Okay,
to
then
puff.
let's try one of the other of these indicators. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't remember whose house this was. No one here. Since I'm already here. Yeah, orange. Leather. Okay. Damn it, who else am I supposed to who am I supposed to talk to when it comes to this quest? Can't remember. Now wait a second. This is not going anywhere. Hunting magic. Hunting magic. Skull and Burden. Hunting magic. Okay. Here. You. No. Seems this direction. Supposed to be someone here.
Greetings!
It's exactly here.
A dwarf witcher. That would be something.
There goes the piece, eh?
Squirrels, witches, and
army led by a woman.
Damn it.
The gods, who needs
Enough of
this?
this.
There
No,
you
sorry
squint.
about that.
Lady Saskia will defeat.
We go with the royal blood, which means we go with where's Triss Marigold? Because this is not going anywhere. I know what we are supposed to find, but we have to do it correctly. No, it means we go to Philippa once again with that quest, and in this recording we'll probably finish the things. Oh no, wait, not here. Finish the things with what's the name of that?
In the end,
That again? Oh, here. Great.
We haven't had a leader like him in ages. What's this? Clad in hues
We'll
of green,
deal with Prince
amidst
Stannis.
shrubs he's seen, crouching on legs bent, casting flies to the-
Philippa. Let's try you.
You wanted to discuss something?
Yeah, let's try this one first.
There's proof that the Wild Hunt is a vast accumulation of the power. Something that would interest mages, you'd think.
To the mere mortal, anything that is not immediately comprehensible is suspect, the product of a conspiracy. And where there's a conspiracy, well, it's obvious mages must have hatched it.
I'm a mortal, though probably not a mere one. I found the notes of a man who spent his entire life.
And she's not
Paranormal
interested.
phenomena interests Cynthia, my intern. Take this up with her.
Okay, let's see.
Remember
this.
the antidote for Saskia. It's very important.
Where is this woman? Oh, Cynthia. Cynthia. Why she's again? She doesn't look like whatever. You're interested in the Wild
I'm
Hunt?
trying to learn something about the Wild Hunt.
Very interesting phenomenon. Like all mysterious things.
Willing to share what you know?
Well, I would be. Provided you found the notes of Morton Collis first. He devoted almost his entire life to researching the hunt. We could go into detail if you had his scribblings.
I do have them. So
I
a
found
little bit
Morton
more about
Collis's notes.
So,
this.
Let's see what
first.
you've learned.
Well, there are a few documented facts, but Collis notes the existence of plenty of myths and legends.
Very true. Where shall we start, then?
Oh, I never. And this is why I play RPGs for a second, third, fourth time. There's always something hidden, something new. Because this is my third playthrough of this game, and I saw at least one more because my brother also played this. And 16 different endings, and there are things like this. I never had this dialogue, so let's hear it. Yeah, we know that the hunt is moving south from the memories that Geralt had, so the direction of the hunt.
First and foremost, Collis studied the hunt's movement.
Oh, it's well known that the wild hunt moves north to south, never in the opposite direction.
That's what I remember, and Collis's research confirms it. I'm just having trouble understanding why that is.
The retinue's trajectory brings it into our world at the North Pole. Thus, once here, the wraiths can only move south.
Interesting. When does the hunt appear? Yeah, because we know that they are something more.
Collis claims the hunt's appearance can be predicted by observing the Orcan Nebula.
And eclipses affect how often it appears. In any case, it arrives on the winter solstice, though not necessarily every year.
Collis calculated that the hunt slips into our world in those years when the nebula is in the eastern sky.
Good, but the hunt abducts humans, and that is the most important thing, because Geralt is the living proof that he was able to escape from them.
When I pursued the hunt, I passed through many abandoned villages.
Well, the wild hunt abducts young people.
What for?
The wraiths might need workers, warriors, or meat.
Collis seems to favor the slave theory.
What does the sorceress think of the hunt?
What's
then?
the sorceress's take on the hunt?
The topic makes them uneasy. Since the Council and Conclave banned the use of mind spells, the wild hunt has been a taboo topic.
There's some link between mental spells and the cavalcade?
Both addle the brain. Anyone who has come in contact with the Wild Hunt has experienced mental instability that either takes the form of insanity or amnesia. You see, the wraiths emit a magnetic field that severely distorts perception and impedes brain functions.
That's an interesting omen. And the hunt is an omen
People
of war.
say the hunt's appearance is an omen of war.
In our times, wars are so frequent, we might even consider flights of honking geese as their harbinger. The hunt traverses our world in winter. Wars usually break out in spring.
Spring, yes.
But only because rulers wish their soldiers to die in battle, rather than of cold.
And summarizing the topic, bottom line.
Let's summarize.
Based on his observations and calculations of the Wild Hunt's movements, Collis arrived at two equally important conclusions. The first was that the hunt is made up of knights who perished in various worlds and have reconvened as a retinue of vengeance. His second hypothesis states that an unknown, extremely powerful force multiplies wraiths, whose task is to travel between worlds in search of slaves. Both theories seem probable.
Each time someone runs into the hunt, the wraith's magnetic field causes their mind to descend into chaos. By inference, another meeting with the hunt and its field should reverse the effects of the first.
And that's, again,
Perhaps.
interesting.
Someone who lost their memory or their mind on their first meeting with the hunt could recover either on the second meeting. But I'm afraid that's unproved. Anyone who has managed to escape the wraiths would rather die than meet them again.
So, you can lose or recover your memory by meeting the Wild Hunt.
Do you know something I don't?
I have amnesia, but my memory's been coming back since a certain event.
Since when?
Since I killed a spectre, the king of the Wild Hunt.
And here you have it. That means the hunt is something more interesting than we originally thought. Yes, the king of the hunt is the spectre killed during the final event of the first game, and I am quite positive that this is a plot that will go behind the games, and I'll probably do a video about it. So Philippa, now you
wanted
back
to discuss
to the
something.
more important things. Haven't done this one. Yeah.
Your friend Sheila is conniving with Henselt.
I know this, Witcher, but it's no cause for concern. Sheila is there to ensure Henselt doesn't fall prey to the same people who killed Foltest. We don't want him as sovereign of the Pontar Valley, but we also don't need Kedwin to descend into civil war.
Okay. And I've got Triss bandana, which means we start
I've got Triss's bandana.
another chapter of the
Have you learned
story.
anything?
Triss was here. Letho forced her to teleport.
Did he?
Why would he? There are easier ways to travel.
Two of Letho's comrades, probably those responsible for Demoven's death, were hiding among the Scoia'tael. When it became evident in Flotsam that the Kingslayer wanted to dispose of Yorvith, the Scoia'tael leader gave the order to eliminate them. Letho had to reach the unit before the Elven messengers did. He could only do that by teleporting.
He's
I assumed
smart.
that Triss wanted to teleport to me, but she missed the mark and they ended up in the gullies. What happened next?
Letho left her in a gully, wounded. He probably thought that she'd diversify the local trolls' diet. He himself went to see the elves and massacred the unit with his comrades. They're somewhere on the other side of the fog.
What about
Who'd have
Triss?
thought?
She escaped from the troll. Everything suggests she's somewhere in the area.
I can assure you she is not in Vergen.
She has to be here. Locate her.
I'll try, but it will take some time. Have you learned anything else?
Yeah, as I said before, I don't trust her that much, so another time nothing's worth
Nothing worth
mentioning.
mentioning.
And she knows I'm lying.
You're lying. There is something else.
Stay out of my head.
I'm
There's
sorry.
a lot of
I acted on
things
instinct.
in my head.
In a few hours, I should know what happened to Triss.
Good.
What's
But
going on out there?
Let's see.
there is also a problem. As you know.
What's going on?
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demoven's son.
Why?
The Dragon Slayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
Not
Where's
good.
the prince?
barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out.
Crap.
The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
Okay. Yes. I don't like people like Stennis, because he's a jerk.
I'm not sure if Prince Stennis is guilty, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved.
Power, the object of dark desire.
Let's go, before this dark desire becomes too strong and someone gets hurt.
You go. I'll locate Triss. And should anything happen to Prince Stennis, remember, we need his blood.
I remember.
Yeah. Plus a level up. So before we deal with the prince, let's see. We have 2 talents. As you can see, I'm more or less going these 2 directions. I think this one, somewhere here. We have this, chance of critical effects of bleeding, 10%. That's not very powerful, I think. All critical effects plus 5, or this, chance of instant kill plus 2. This goes vitality. Here we have damage reduction plus 50. This is speed of regular regeneration during combat. Sword damage plus 5, that's a nice one. Or this unlocks the ability to deal damage to many opponents. Can I take it? Yes. Additional opponent take 50 damage, that will be nice. And 100 damage. To many opponents, 100 damage. But, let's see. Do we have anything here? Might be worth trying. Unlocks Igni sign level 2, or this unlocks Erden sign level 2. Geralt can set up 2 traps at once. Yeah. Oh, can't do. Have to do either here or here. Able to hex up to 2 opponents with Axi sign. Okay. Fine. Something like this. Plus attributes. No, this is just general informations. Knowledge. Good. And I don't see any place where we can mute things. There's already mutation here. And no mutation here. Okay. Then we have to, when it comes to this spell, we have to wait until she finds, what's the name of that woman again? Sorceress Philippa, yes. Which means we go royal blood. Stop the peasants from the lynch.
I had a dream. We were mining up at the face of the drive.
Let's go there and see what is going on. Freaking, I'm losing it. It's not this corridor.
Remember when they bought that blind horse and the cheap to haul carts underground? What was its name?
More or less here. And yeah, more or less this direction.
Hello, Witcher.
Up there. What the hell am I?
They say someone cast a spell.
Pale face.
Here we are. Castle of Three Fathers.
The commoners claim it's our prince's doing.
Such judgment is above their station.
Here we
Serfs
are.
and lords will never be on the...
Penciled provocation.
Problems. So with
Geralt.
problems. When it comes to a lot
good to
of
see
number
you.
people.
The commoners claim Stennis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
Stopping them or nobody's maintaining order, yeah.
Nobody to keep things peaceful.
Scalen Burden and his dwarves are trying to contain the mob, but they're badly outnumbered.
The plebs will yell a lot, beat someone up, and go home. As peasants do.
Doubt
Don't be
that.
foolish. They're not serfs anymore. The days of them humbly sowing and reaping are gone.
Looks like things are getting nasty.
Hear me! What do you want? I'm Skill and Burden. I keep order in Vergen.
Are doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails!
Stop!
Oh.
Yorvith!
Squirrels! Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
This guy.
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Sternes and Olgan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We'll
We
see
don't
about
care.
that.
Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Colton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat.
Where's this servant?
Yeah.
Safe. The Scoia'tael keep an eye on him.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
I
There's
like
more
it.
of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off!
Yes.
We need to act quickly.
Yeah. What's the problem? The problem with this element is that the events are set in a direction that there is a variable, probably, that counts how many people you speak to. And it isn't, and you know, there's like 5 or 6 people you can speak to, and the variable is 4. So if you reach number 4, the dialogue will start, and sooner or later you will be presented with your knowledge. You have to do with your knowledge what you can. So what's the plan?
What's your plan?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. I can't hold them off for long.
Okay.
Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
Which means
You'll know how
I
to sort
won't
the sheep from the goats.
speak with this guy again.
Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, he said that.
Rolling dung, you
So
surly
first
dog!
of all, let's see. Let's speak
Change your
with,
tone when we put a
Saskia's on the
talk
deal with
with-
tinsel.
Say, Witcher, come over here.
I want to speak with these two. This
Say, Witcher, come over here.
This is nonsense. What would the
You
prince
want
gain
some-
with the
No,
virgin's
no.
death?
I can tell you what he lost with her
will.
life.
Don't want to
Power.
speak with
As I see it, every
Let's see.
princeling likes to see.
you.
Hurry up, Witcher!
Oh no, he just wants
Otherwise,
me
it's
to.
vigilante justice.
Give us this hornflower!
Rolling dung,
Stop
surly
it.
come over here. It's good to see someone's taking care of us.